Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. My name is Tricrow, and we're ready to go into Darkest Dungeon. The run doesn't start the time doesn't start until I go past another step, so don't worry about that. I just have to actually show that I have joined the denial percent. And welcome to Darkest Dungeon 2. Darkest Dungeon in general is a roguelike-ish adventure where we have 4 characters, we go through various journeys, adventures, dungeons, we get stressed, we get health damage. Hey friend, welcome. Today we'll be conquering our denial. So
sounds good to me. Hello, buddy.
Welcome. So this is the beginning where we have to choose our characters. I am using a very specific preset of characters. Here we are, and I will basically just get going on our way, I think. So I'll explain about our characters in a little bit, maybe change an outfit or two. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah! So luckily, this system, in Darkest Dungeon 2, they moved over to a node-based system where I'll be traveling up a map. At the very beginning, it's just this single pathway doing a tutorial. If you've seen Slay the Spire, it's just like that. And luckily, I have auto travel on, so I'm hands-freeing right now. Don't worry, this is an auto-drive car straight from Elon. Luckily, things will go a little bit better. So here's the combat system. Rather than in Darkest Dungeon 1, where we only have 4 moves, now we have 5 moves to work with. Additionally, we have the set turn order actually printed out to us. So we've had some unfortunate things happen already, but that's perfectly fine. These are characters that, Darkest Dungeon 2, when you finish a run, characters persist between runs. So, as long as the characters survive, their quirks will continue on to the next one. And I have to press that one for that button. Great. That's fine, just any button please, thank you. Any button will do. This is the first tutorial fight. It is random what enemies do appear, so we could have had worse than that. But that was good enough, I like to say. Yes. So between each journey, this is like the first journey, we'll have the inn. There will be 2 more inn stops, 2 more areas, and then the final boss area. This is where I'll do a bunch of menuing, so if there is a good chance, now's a good chance. So I'll hand it over for a half a second if you want.
Thank you very much. We do indeed. We got a $10 donation from Killer Chair here, and the audience says, Tricrow and Darkest Dungeon. Name a more iconic duo. Wait. Tricrow and board games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck on the run, Tricrow.
Thank you, Chair. I much appreciate it. Give the camera a wave. Whoa. So right now, that's cool. I'm just looking at the preset stuff that we have in the shop. This is all randomized. The game gives you an option to get a pet. We got a nice little puppy. We can name the puppy. This is new. Doggy. Hello. So the dog can't die, so that's great. Deciding which area to go to next, I'm just going to read that just to make sure that's nothing. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's not 100% chance. We've done our provisions. The only thing I will change is this character had that as a starting move instead, and I'm just going to reload your moves. Thank you. That's also a thing I want to do right now. Pardon me while I do some menuing. There you go. That's good enough for me. All right. So before we go out onto the journey, something they changed in from this time is you can have a positive or negative affliction with each other. So 2 characters can respect each other or hate each other or various other things. We'll be going left. And a lot of the speed game in this is identifying the best path to take and seeing what we can do. Unfortunately, we have straight away jumped into a fight, and a relatively annoying one, but we do what we can. And an immediate dodge. Beautiful. That's fine. Let's just keep keep on going. So there's many different aspects of this game. There's the health. When they run out of health, they die. Our characters, though, don't die when they run out of health and have a death blow resistance, meaning there's a 68% chance they'll live. That's pretty good for me. Very nice, very nice. And we've specifically got our loadout here to maximize our initial damage output. So we got a point-blank shot from our our highwayman at the beginning, who does a lot of damage to the first slot. We have, let's actually do the moves. We have the Hellion, who moves backwards and will do good initial damage, but will lower her damage output over time. But if the fight is over in a turn or two, will not matter. We have the Plague Doctor and the Occultist, who are very good at dealing with the back row, since in this game, certain things will target the front row and the back row. And if you're in the front, you'll most likely do stuff to do with the front. If you're in the back, you'll most likely do stuff on ranged. It all depends on the characters, though, so we'll deal with what we're dealing with. We just had a scout, so I can see more of the map and what we have to come. It's an unfortunate occurrence of just another highway battle we'll get in a minute. We'll go right up here, through another rough patch. Visitor now, academic? Why am I? Academic. Gosh. Following right here to an assistance encounter. Here is your schedule on for today. Yeah, I'd like to grab a few of those, actually. Yeah. I'll leave it at that, though, from the Hoarder. There's probably more I could grab, but I don't want to try to identify it more. But unfortunately, we do have another roadside battle here, so we'll deal with what we can. Actually, going into their things, I wanted to, include you onto that. Cool. Another battle, another 4 enemies. Let's deal with this. 2. Then another 2. I'm pretty much using my Plague Doctor and Occultist to deal with the back row. The Plague Doctor will inflict Blight on it to enemies. You'll be familiar with the term of Blight from the last game. However, now not only Blight and Bleed, you also have Burn in this game. We don't use Burn, not really, except for that very first turn, actually. My highwayman is a little bit of a pyromaniac, and so will occasionally have a 5% chance to throw a firebomb on their turn. Essentially, in this game, if I kill an enemy, they don't take a turn, and so they don't waste time, and that's how I optimize turns on my end. I will do that, though, for the first, and then that will die to its own bleed, or my blade. There we go. Lovely.
Straightforward.
How are you doing, Argik, today?
I'm doing pretty good. You flung the axe down there, and I heard Mario going, Yahoo! It's like, wow. Mario's in a lot more games this year, isn't he?
Well, I mean, Boudica is doing well. Let's have a look at some more of the trinkets. Yeah. No, I don't really want any of that. But I did equip it regardless. Oh, sweet. I can get rid of your disease, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sweet.
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
My occultist no longer has a disease.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat the last thing I did where I said shout out to diseases in the previous event.
Yes. And I mean, technically you just did, but that's fine.
I don't think they heard it.
No, it's totally fine. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
So how do you deal with the RNG in this run? Because obviously it's different every time, right?
Yeah, like, you do the best you can, is the...
it's roguelites, you wing it.
Yeah. Like, there are things we can do we can choose the pathway. Like, and we're trying to mitigate what we're doing. So there is things like loathing in here. There are the rough patches that will damage our wheels, the hazards which will damage our armors. We have 3 wheels and 3 armor, as well as 5 slots for loathing, and we want to kind of balance all of those 3 elements while trying to avoid fights, basically.
Yeah.
Alas, fights will become unavoidable at times. And we're able to use these, some of the roadside encounters. Okay, that one doesn't hit on space for some reason. To repair again. our characters will get stressed over time,
Let us temper
but
this world's
hopefully that won't be an
cruelty.
issue. I mean, we'll see. We'll
Fingers
see.
crossed,
We'll
yeah.
see. We'll see. All of them. And
Yes,
all of
they'll all make it back, surely.
I mean, hopefully, or else I'll have to grind for another run. Let's do that one. So, because when you finish a run, these characters persist into onto a future run. So Dismas, I've actually like previously chosen these quirks. There are chances for these quirks to change over time, but I have like locked a few in, ones that are pretty good for our situation. There are also items we can equip, one-time usable items. However, I do tend to save them for the later runs, later in the game. Because right now we're at the end of the first trial, shall we say. We'll have one more of these to go, and then there'll be the boss area. Oh man, the ping is really distracting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something that happens. We're trialing new things. Some
Fair
work,
enough.
some don't.
What other things exist?
What other thing? What do you mean? What other thing?
What other sound effects exist?
Oh well, you will get told you're too slow eventually.
Oh,
that
that's
comes
not
through
good.
a lot.
Aw.
There are basically the more you go up donations, so it's like we've got the coin. I believe it's about 10. We have Yahoo at around 25. You're too slow at 50. I think we got a little bit of like Eurobeat at I don't know if that was 250-ish. There's something at 100. I can't remember what that is right now.
Oh man, it'd be great if someone donated 100.
As you know, I've been given an official piece of paper here.
Oh no, we just can't know. It's written out. It's scribbled it out.
I know that's
You'll have to donate to find out.
Well, actually, yeah, there's ones on here that I haven't played yet, so I'm not going to read them all out. There is something on 100. It's not what I said it was, so...
Oh my god.
If you want to hear what it is, $100 will allow you to hear the sound effects.
And only 1,400 until we get to 10,000. So, or 1,362 if you want to be precise.
Quick
so,
math, let's go.
Hey. But I finished at the end of each region there is like a cultist fight, which will do, which will have a load of cultist type enemies.
Yeah, makes a lot of
So
sense.
we're now back at the inn. I can check in on some of the other items that are available. I can upgrade some of my abilities. Onwards. Please, onwards. I want to take that. I'll take those things. I don't even know why I got them. Yep, I'll upgrade that, and I'll upgrade you. Perfect. In the provisioner... Yeah. Ooh, I don't have enough for it. That's a shame. That's fine, that's fine. Are we about to go to the Tangle? We are about to go to the Tangle. Okay, I'll take it.
Experience,
Why not?
however painful, is the greatest
Let's
teacher
get
of
some
all.
items, upgrade the things. I think we're good otherwise. Ooh, sounds fun. I'll do that next time though. And cool, let's try to reduce Dismas's stress by a little bit. There we, actually that's the item that I care about. Doing a few, that was a good one. All right, here you go, here you go. Let's go onto there. Ugh. So a slight disadvantage of this, okay, we've got some suspicious, hopeful, and amorous. Okay, so these characters, rather than themselves becoming like, I don't know, stalwart or abusive, they'll have opinions on other people. So two of my characters became amorous with each other, things like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the fight. I'll take this. I kind of would have preferred that. That was probably just gonna be a fight anyway, right? Yeah.
Might have been.
Well, we'll never know.
Well, that's the thing about it. That's the risk you're taking, right? It's like you have a guaranteed route and 2 random routes. When you're trying to go fast, if it's a fight, you're just losing time.
Yeah, exactly.
Giving in to madness is easier than
We want
holding out
this.
against
That would be good. Repairing our armor. Because if any point our armor is 0 and we need to lose armor, we'll get an extra fight. So that's why we don't want to do that. Equipping our characters with items, because we've got quite a few now. And I'd like to actually use some of them before Yeah, okay, you're the one who doesn't have anything. There you go. Have some things. Have some things. Ooh. Oh, no, don't discard.
And resign.
That was the Yahoo.
It was a Yahoo. That will come in a moment, but we do have some of the other Yahoos here.
Go for it.
We had Urse, 8885, $25. It just comes out as basically a board game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Referring, of course, to the game as well here. Huds was the one that just handed us a piece of paper. So $10 from Nico Art that says, Huds, pet arg, also pet dog. So we'll do that again later for you, Nico. He's just left the room, unfortunately.
Also, thank you. I did play your copy of Codenames Duet earlier. Not Duet, Pictures.
Oh God, he's here, he's coming. No, I thought he left the room. There you go. Thanks, buddy.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I got double. There you go.
You can find out that in some versions of sign language, that means you're cute.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, there you go.
Aww. Shout outs to anime.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so we've decimated these foes. They're all on 0 health, but if you notice, they're staying alive. Now they're not. It's because they had a tag on them. The tag itself says they'll survive the next time they hit 0. And every time they hit 0, they'll lose one of these tags. However, on some of my abilities, I have Execution, which will allow me to instantly murder. Alright. Okay, do not go right. Whatever you do, do not go right. What direction shouldn't we go?
And don't go right.
Left, okay.
What?
Alright. So the reason why I don't want to do that is because there's this Trojan's table, which is basically a mini-boss, which I don't want to do. I don't think I picked up any... let's just go. Just keep going. Just keep going. And we'll go to the watchtower over to the left here. We'll get 2 more bits of loathing. If at any point loathing does hit 4, the boss will increase health. The final boss that we have to heal will have 10% extra health, and our darkness will go down more and stuff. Bad things. So it's okay for it to be at 3, which is what it's about to go up to. But I'd rather it not go any further than that. So good thing that I've just scouted so I can see what's going on a little bit more. Alright. We'll have an Oasis next. Creature Den or Resistance Encounter. I should probably do this. That'll be 3 fights. This is 2 fights. Yoo-hoo. 3 fights. I'll go left. That way, if we do have to do these Resistance Encounter fights, it will actually reduce our loathing. That's the only way to actually do so. But of course, if we want, we don't want to fight if we can. But it's not always an option.
And be off once more.
Lovely. So next we'll have a Oasis. Usually this was where we can get just a positive buff. I didn't have the chance to put this on yet. Just to check. Yeah, looks all good. Nice. Pretty good item for us. As well as, let's throw you on you. I don't really care about the extra health one, so let's just not worry. We can just leave. Let's not just leave and get an item instead.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
It's a lot of just making as many quick decisions as I can in a short period of time. We've got a ton of mineral-rich spring water. It's only fitting since we're in Sweden right now. Apparently, the best water in the world.
Maybe, but is it angry or is it normal?
Well, I'm sure... It depends who you throw it at.
I know, right? That's true. Oh.
Okay, let's see if we can run away. We cannot run away, so we will have to do this fight, but that will reduce the loathing. The loathing will not fester. Okay, starting out with lovely crit, and doing the usual, play grenade, dealing with the back row. This back row has a decent amount of health to them, so, and well, more so much that they deal a decent amount of damage, so. Because I brought the guy that's meant to do attacks in the back forward, they do less damage. So you can manipulate positioning like that. So this guy will just do a measly 2 damage rather than do the, like, bunch that they should have done. Alright. So, okay. Ah, that's what's happened.
A breakthrough.
So, yeah, okay, I'll have to adjust that. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. My moves have changed positions because of the negative, the quirks that have just happened. So when you get a positive or negative affliction, yeah, it's just the enemies for a bit. When you get a positive or negative afflictions can potentially change your moveset, so it's quite annoying in that regard. So you have to either adjust it back, because sometimes a key move, like one of the key moves the occultist used for the occultist was actually swapped out, which is real frustrating. It's fine in a speedrun since you're aware of it, but in a speedrun, when it's fine casually, but in a speedrun where I didn't notice, that was quite annoying. Okay, it's back and equipped now.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Are you finding your courage?
I think I'm hanging in there. It's coming through.
Ooh. Nice. Steel yourself. Okay. So hopefully we're able to avoid having a fight here, although it's fully possible. Keeping looking at... Yeah. I'll probably change... Nah, we're good. Like, I've gone quite a lot of... Okay, we can leave. It will give us some negative stuff, but we just save time. Nice. We will have to do one roadside combat, and then the final thing of this area, and then it's on to the final boss, which will take a little while, but you know.
I was going to say, yeah, looking at that estimate, I was like, that's a pretty good pace you're going on there.
Yeah, like, we're doing not that bad. Not that bad this run. Of course, Darkest Dungeon, like, I have to deal with some of the negatives and the positives, but we do what we can. Let's work on the point blank shot straight away, and let's continue with the Plague Grenade to kill this one on the back. Nice. We basically killed one of their guys straight away, so that reduced, like, that saved us 4 seconds.
Yeah, because every turn that they do,
Yeah.
it's just wasting time. You don't get that. It
Yeah,
speeds
like
up the
that
fight.
whole time. Okay, my Plague Grenade... Okay, so I'll use... It's been changed to 5 now. And then we go up 3 again. 2 now. It's been switched to 2. Okay. So not only do I have to deal with like making moves quickly, the buttons that I have to use to press those moves will also change. So that's why that's kind of annoying to speedrun when you get negative and positive afflictions. Positive afflictions won't typically affect you in any way. We might even see some like cool actions happening because of the positive afflictions. But there we go. There's an example of the execution. He had a death blow resist, but I killed him anyway.
Took him out.
And stab.
Very nice.
Wonderful. So now we just have that final boss of this area. One last in, and then the final area. In the final area, there will be a mini fight, and then the actual boss fight of this region. Each of the 5 chapters that exist have different... Yeah, each of the 5 chapters have different bosses and like different passive effects that get applied over time. Like this little dude here will use the Altar of Denial on me, which can give these guys a chance to go invisible for a little bit. They're not there. I'm not there. You're there.
Yeah, we're there. He's there. All there.
You know, it would have been a cool run to do it because this is called Desile.
Yeah.
Percent, of course. But at some point, I do want to do a run where I give every single piece of information I give is factually incorrect.
Oh no.
But I decided I didn't do that for this run.
Very fair.
Or have I?
Well,
You don't know.
I don't because I've not played this yet, but I
It's
do
like-
kind of understand what you're
this is all legitimate information.
That'd be quite funny. Would you be able to handle that though? Like, would you not confuse
I don't know.
yourself?
It would be a challenge because the way I
The mind.
cool. The way I run in general is speak what I see.
Yeah.
So.
So you see that, you go, I gotta try and
Okay.
opposite that.
Oh man, darn it, he survived.
Let's go.
Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. Great. So we're gonna get rid of rotted food and this item here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We actually became full there, which was a bit unfortunate. Yeah, no, we'll get rid of these. We do want to actually equip some of these that I didn't bother equipping before. I just don't care about those max health ones, so we don't really have any good trinkets. Alright. So we want 2 more bits of food, some bread and some cheese. Sounds good. We're going to basically dump all of the in items onto our characters, which is what I've been storing up the whole time. Have a party with a whiskey barrel. Yeah, let's go into here, do that one, that's fine. Anything else interesting that will be useful? Yes, but also not really. Another one of these, sure. Let's recover that up, because it will technically matter. Alright, and let's go on to the mountain. We've got some positive and negative afflictions here, so I should pay attention to... Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I've got to make sure I adjust and look at some of these other characters. So here's the mountain, the final fight. In Chapter 1, you don't need to do any sort of mini-boss fight in order to access the mountain, but in any future battle, you would have to. Ah, see, look. Howling End was disabled there, so I would have been unfortunate. There you go, there you go. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's all alright. It's all alright. So there's items in this game in which you can activate them and they'll give a passive bonus until the next run, until the next, till the end of the journey. So that's why I saved a bunch of them up for this last venture.
This last part, yeah.
Yeah, the last part I gave these guys buffs to increase their stun resistance, since one of the negative things that can happen in the boss fight to come is that we'll be locked out of our moves because I'll be stunned. Whenever you get stunned, you get an increased stun resistance, so you're unlikely to get stunned again, but let's just not get stunned in the first place. That's the hope and aim. Okay, and we'll use that as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very nice. They are barely any health, so... Oh no, it's the weight of the world. Shoutouts to Nier.
Hey.
Yeah.
I like that series. That's that anime again.
Yeah. Everything's really an anime if you boil it down at the end of the day. Alright. But yeah, I admit, we are probably likely doing well with time. It's unlikely that I go... Well, I mean, I could die.
Well, fingers crossed we don't go that far. Everything's going well quite now. So.
I mean, yeah, for now.
So sinister. Very sinister for now.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I'm about to go home and, you know, like, I'll finish my time and I can go see my wife again. And what's all the red flags?
I was going to say, you're just setting all the red flags right now, aren't you?
Yeah. What's some other ones we got? What's some other good red flags?
Well, you've said someone to go back to. You've got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Any children?
Oh yeah, my child is just born tomorrow.
Oh no.
I've got quintuplets.
No.
Okay, so...
Right, enough of the flags.
That's unfortunate. So, the gimmick of this boss fight is that there are 4 of them. Full stop. No, in this fight... That's unfortunate. Each one of them will deny you from a specific type of move, whether it's a ranged attack, a melee attack, a attack that heals, an attack that stresses you out. Unfortunately, they used the ranged attack, which we kind of do rely on ranged attack.
You're too slow!
Wow, yeah, okay. Man.
And now you know.
Yeah, thank you. Well, feel free to read that out.
I've got a few there, so it's really quick, but they're not that quick at coming through. But we do have $10 donation from Ras that says, Tricrow and Darkest Dungeon, what a great way to wake up. And then we also have a $40 donation here from Andy Lippy that says, Ayo duckies, long time watcher, first time donator. Wish it could be more, but every little helps, right? Absolutely love the dedication and passion put into all these events. Big up all the crew and runners. let's make some wishes come true and a little heart as well.
No.
Indeed, thank you very much, both of you, for your donations. And yeah, absolutely. Remember as well, have a look at the targets, have a look at the rewards. Grab yourself a t-shirt that we have available as one of the rewards there. We've got the winter shirt, we've got the Goosebird shirt. And yeah, just keep them coming in. So thank you very much, everybody.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Denial of reason, that's the good one. We can't use stress recovery moves.
Wait.
We weren't going to do that anyway.
It's not something you've done. I was going to say, yeah, you've not used that one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, there is a chance one of my characters could die right now. I have gotten kind of bad luck with them focusing on the end of the thing. Luckily, we are resisting stuns and such like that, so that's good at least. However,
so can you heal that?
I could heal them. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh, I'm having a
having a meltdown.
No, I'm fine.
No,
Yeah.
he's generally fine.
Just to clarify, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately we can't use ranged attacks again, but we can make do since I want to riposte anyway. You'll die on your own. Okay, you survived on one. Well, we're fine. That's fine. They're okay. Oh yeah, why not? I healed him.
You did heal. There you go. There is somebody on there. Happy, but
yeah. I mean, it's just because they denied my ranged attacks, so that's
Yeah.
basically all I could have done anyway. Hey, he lived. But he did get stunned. That's unfortunate. We've killed another one. We didn't get the bad luck. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, this is fine.
see, just like that, went from oh god, I'm in trouble to this is fine.
I admit, I was never really in trouble. However, I could still. Nah, he's fine.
I don't know what to believe anymore. I've literally no idea.
I'm sorry, this is denial percent.
Exactly.
This is on theme. I missed. No. Yay. What a roller coaster.
I know, it's just up
Yeah.
and down here on the
So, I mean, time is coming up now. So, feel free. Sorry, I didn't really give that much
No,
warning.
there you go. That is time indeed.
But-
Press again. See what happens. There you go. They got it.
Yeah,
They got it.
yeah.
All good.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And the shackles were destroyed. Our mind is free to think whatever you think now. So I'll appreciate. Thank you very much for having me. I've got 10 minutes, so we got plenty of time, especially since the last run was also like 6 minutes under. So I guess we'll do another run. Okay.
No. That's not how that works. And you know
Okay.
that.
Okay. Thank you. That's all from me. I don't mind. Swipe over.
Of course. Well, where can folks find you in that? Like, show yourself out. You know you're gonna do it.
I play board games now, so. Well, okay, I suppose I should say, hey, look, it's UKSG. You'll find me there most frequently, along with this guy. It's a marathon that will happen next May.
It will indeed.
25th and 26th of May
It
on the
will.
bank holiday. So enjoy that.
And that is it, right? We are going to head over. That is going to be it for my hosting as well. Going to switch over to a fellow fundraising host. We've got War Drums when you're ready, mate.